I love Franz Joseph Haydn. I love his music. It's so light and so happy. And in the second movement of his 94th symphony, he's considered the father of the symphony. He's classical era, influenced Mozart, influenced Beethoven. But he loved to write these simple little melodies. And you guys know this. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. So I thought, what would be better than to just do a band arrangement of it? And I worked so hard on it all summer. Just worked and worked and worked. And I sent it to Tom a couple of weeks ago. A couple of things you ought to know. Last night's rehearsal was just a mess. It just went on and on and on. And we didn't have time. You know, I had to leave. I was there when Tom told me to, but I had to leave, and we didn't get to this piece. So I left, you know. And there's something about Tom Poshak you need to know. You know, I've been in town. I've been in town 11 years, and I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Tom Poshak. Really. I mean, it gets tiresome, you know? But there's another side to it, which, I mean, oh my God. It's like on the podium, off the podium. On the podium, oh my gosh, he's a control freak. He has to have everything his way. I didn't know all this, you know. I just come in and guest conductor and I leave. But man, oh man, he's always chewing somebody out for a wrong note or, you know, this or that. It's got to be my way or the highway and all this other stuff. He's really hard on it. But so if you're wondering why I'm not conducting this tonight, my own piece. So I didn't get to rehearse it last night at all. I had to go. So I called Tom this morning. It was like 10:30 and I woke him up. I'm sorry about that, Tom. And man, he's grumpy when he wakes up. Gee, whoa. And I said, well, how did it go? And he goes, how did what go? And I said, my piece, surprise, how did it go? And he goes, well, we didn't have much time to work on it, but it'll be fine. And he goes, by the way, I'm going to conduct it. And I said, no, you can't, it's my piece of music, Tom. I spent all summer writing this. And he goes, no, that's my rules. I have rules. If you weren't there for rehearsal, you can't conduct. I said, come on, man. This is ridiculous. I wrote this piece, you know. And he goes, well, I'm sorry I had to leave. And he goes, well, but you left. And I said, well, it's not my fault they wasted all that time on Ron Stillwell and Matt's pieces, you know. It's not my fault. So he said, well, that's it. And I said, okay, all right. So, you know, you have to just, you know, back off. And I let him go. And I said, okay, you know, it's my piece. It's my piece. Don't you want somebody young with hair to conduct this? And he says, then he hung up on me. So anyway, I got over it, and I just thought, well, what's the worst? What could go wrong? So this is my piece, Surprise, conducted by Tom Poshak. Hang on.
Not now. You only have to do that one time, and this was not the time. You're a drummer. All you have to do is count and hit something, okay? But that was not the right time. No, well, I don't care if you liked it, Chuck. It was at the wrong time. We're going on to letter B. You only have to do it one time, and that's twice already, Tim. You're running out of chances here. All right, we're going on at letter C. Melanie Tate, my neighbor. Melanie? I'm in the middle of a concert. I forgot. How many? 47. Oh my God. I'll take care of her right now. Happy anniversary, Mary. 47 wonderful years. I love you. Happy anniversary, 47 years. Well, Melanie, I'm in this Andrea, the flute player? Andrea Clark? Andrea Clark right there, and her husband Bob. 36 years today. Where's Bob? I know he's back there. There he is. Hey, Bob. Okay. Gary's really getting hacked off up here that you're taking up all of his time and ruining his piece, but it really doesn't matter because it's not a very good piece anyway. So, a birthday. Oh, our neighbor Diane is having a birthday. Oh, okay. Is she 36? Is she 47? She's what? Well, I'm not going to repeat that. Diane Faust, happy birthday. And just to finish this phone call, today was the opening day for Disneyland in 1955. So, Melanie, thank you for calling. I really have to get back to this concert, so I'll see you later. Okay. Letter D. All right, enough of this. Could we go on to letter F, their B cap, please? You call yourself a composer after all that? I'm getting in touch with ASCAP tomorrow, and you're going to have your contract with ASCAP cut. Did you get copyright approval to use this?
You should have let me conduct it.
I mean, and on top of that, I don't get this. The top of the score, not only dedicated to me, dedicated lovingly dedicated to Tom Poshak. Lovingly. I'm not so sure that applies to this piece, but we're going to go ahead and finish it. I don't know how to transition from that, Gary, but thank you. That was fun. That was fun. Bob Bauman said that's the longest piece we've ever played. That's going to sell. You think Bridget Cruz sold? That's going to sell. Oh my, we had some fun with that last night, let me tell you.